Well, we may as well bloody start this thing, haven't we? We may as well start cleaning this bad boy up. So I just had a look in my AdSense account. Now that's the money you get from advertising on YouTube. And I've got £367 in there at the minute. 367 quid. So if you take off the 100 quid for the bike, we've got, if I can get this done for 267 quid, then YouTube has bought me this bike. Okay, so that's what we're aiming for. Now, we probably won't stick to the budget because we never do we? However, we've got to start cleaning it up. So we may as well start with the front, and let's start with a wheel. So first things first, take the wheel out, wheel spindle, caliper, let's get it out. Okay, right, so we've got all of the spokes loose. A couple of them needed a bit of heat. There's one that's seized at the minute, okay? So we'll revisit that in a minute, but I'm going to get the ones out that I can. So now they're loose-ish. You can see that these ones have got like a Phillips headed screw on the top of the nipple. So I'm just going to pop all these out. Fantastic. Put them in a cup so we don't lose anything, and we'll clean all of these up on the wire wheel. So I won't video me undoing all of these, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hopefully when I see you in a minute, we'll have all of these undone. So welcome to my, look at my shed. It's fucking awesome, this place, I'll tell you. So this is where we can do certain things. Can't get the bike in here because it's too big and cumbersome to try and get through the house to the back side. But we can do bits and bobs in here. So we stripped the wheel. We've stripped the wheel. Then I had two C studs, spokes. So two of the spokes are seized in, but all I did was just soaked them in some WD-40, left them for a little while, and then heated them up a bit, and then they came out fine. So all of the spokes are good. They're all in good condition. We'll be able to reuse everything here. So now we just got to try and clean it up then. So what we're going to do, we'll clean we've got hub, rim. The rim, I did notice actually while I was doing the thing, there's a bit of a flat spot somewhere on the rim, so maybe we'll batter that out of it while we're... I'm not that worried about it, it's only a tiny little thing. So we've got to clean the rim, clean the hub, clean the disc. You can see that I've just had a little bit of a go with a wire wheel. I've been trying to find all of the bits of cleaning stuff that I've got for getting rust off, and trying different things. However, what we're going to do then, we're going to do them in a slightly different manner. So spokes first. How are we going to do the spokes? Let's get a nipple. A nipple and a spoke. Let's have the worst one, shall we? Let that one. That's manky. Right, one spoke. And one nipple. So what we're going to do then, we're going to do them with the grinder here. Now then, we have a bit of an issue with this grinder. In that it's crap, but, well, when I say crap, it's not very powerful, and this is too big for it, but it's the only one I've got. Okay, that grinder's bolted down to the bench there, this one's bolted down here. So it's got to go on here. Now the problem with this is then, look, if I turn this on, there you go. I don't suppose you're going to be able to hear what I'm saying if it's on. However, what you'll find is when I start cleaning this up on the grinder, it slows down too much. It hasn't got the power to keep this spinning while I'm using it to grind. So it does take quite a long time to do it, and we've got to be careful we don't overheat the motor. But it does the job. So go on, let's have a look. Okay, now then, if I put you there, I can do this two-handed. It'll be a lot easier. However, I've put the nipply bit down somewhere. There's the nipply bit. So, okay, so let's just go through this one. He says, turn the fucking grinder on, Pete. There's something incredibly satisfying about taking rust off of things. Okay, so we've managed then to turn one of them and one of them into that and that. Fantastic, look at that. It's like brand new. So that's great. That's the way we're going to clean the spokes. Now I've done a few of them. I've done this many so far. There's 36 on this wheel altogether, but that's great. So I'll carry on doing the rest of these. I think I'll do them later on because this isn't a loud thing to do, so I can do this sort of quite late at night really, can't I? Okay, so that's what we're going to do with them. You don't need to see me do any more of them. This, I think what we'll do with this, I think we'll attack it with that in the first place. Now I don't want anything too shiny. Well, shiny, we'll see how shiny we can get these things, I suppose, but we're not that worried about them. It's got to be clean. Go on, let's have a go on the wheel. Let's have a go on the wheel, see what happens. Put you back up here a minute. Right, now you can see it's doing the job. It's doing the job quite nicely. Thank you very much. However, the problem is it's going to take fucking ages on that thing because it keeps slowing down. So we need something that's not going to slow down quite so much, do we? Ah, good morning. Good morning. Well, actually, I think it might be afternoon now. I'm not really sure exactly what the time is. However, I've got an hour. I've got an hour to spend on the bike. So I've got the front wheel stripped apart. We just started cleaning that up. But I figured, well, you know what? While we're doing it, because we're going to paint the rim and stuff, we may as well do the rear wheel at the same time, haven't we? I'm started looking at it, and I think we'll pop the rear rim, rear wheel off. Let's take the rear wheel off. Okay, so you can see we've got no front wheel in there at the minute. It's on a trolley jack and the back wheel at the minute. However, what I've done is I've got myself a ratchet strap holding the back end up, which is good. So I can take the back wheel off the floor. We'll make sure it's quite sturdy when both the wheels are off. All right. So let's take the wheel off, and I've had a look. Well, safe as ours is that. Safe as ours is right. Okay. That's in the way. That's in the way. I'm struggling with this camera stuff for some reason. My phone, people keep ringing me up or sending me texts or messages, and it buzzes. And I've always got the phone precariously balanced somewhere, so it falls over as soon as that happens. Okay, so I can't get this tyre to pop off this rim with the tools that I have here. But you remember we tried this on the BMW, didn't we? As long as you can see me, where we put the weight of the bike down on the stand. Now the trouble is I haven't got that much weight on this bike because of the way it's jacked up. But it's going to help a bit, surely. Oh, now video's turned off, so I don't know whether what you saw there. However, we managed to break the tyre off on both sides, which was hard work. Things like this are really hard by yourself without the right tools, but they're all possible. If you don't mind getting dirty hands and out of breath. Oh, super. Now, obviously, if you're not going to clean the rims up, you have to be a little more careful than that, I guess. But we did it. We did it. Right. Bloody hell. That was hard work. Okay, so let's put a bit of lube on these spokes, and we'll leave it for a while, I think. Maybe we'll try undoing a few of them. Good job, well done, well done. Okay, so the process of stripping this apart then will be then exactly now the same as we did on the front wheel. So there's no need to see me. I'm out of breath. There's no need to see me taking any spokes out, is there? Okay, so next time you see me, this wheel will be stripped as well with a bit of luck. Fantastic. I'll see you in a bit. Right, well, good evening, good evening. So this is the current state of affairs then. This is where we are. And you know what? I think I'm going to have to break these videos down because they're just going to be too bloody long, aren't they? Even I'm getting bored. So where are we? We've stripped the wheels. So there's the rear wheel. So we've got the rim, the hub, all of the spokes in there. Here's the front wheel. Got the rim. I've done half the spokes. Got the other spokes there, and I've had a blast around the hub on that one as well. Okay, so that is the current state of affairs. You know what? I think I'll probably go in. I've had a few drinks tonight, so I think I'm going to go in and maybe create a video and post one video halfway through doing the wheels, and then on the next video hopefully we'll finish off cleaning them up. Okay, the bike. So let's go and have a quick look at the bike. So the way the bike is, hold on, let's turn some lights on. Oh, here's the real bike. Here's the pretend bike. So the way the bike's strapped up is a right result, really, because I'll be able to drop the swinging arm out, because the swinging arm's manky, but it only needs cleaning, doesn't it? So with the bike as it is, and once we've done the wheels, we can leave it strapped up, and we'll probably drop the swinging arm out. I'm in the process of trying to get hold of a set of shocks and a set of forks at the minute off of somebody, but that's not going very well. But we'll worry about that when we need them. We don't need them yet, do we? Okay, so I'll catch up with you soon, and next one we'll finish the wheels off. Okay, bye.